I am about to do something that many people would think is crazy.
This is the flesh that encapsulates my soul. That's it.
And I actually used to do about 10 years ago in my life. And I'm about to take Lucide. Yes, that is right. Back when I used to do what they call psychedelics, which is called entheogens. This is a word that, man, I totally forgot about. I was really into all this stuff before it was a fad and all these things like that. And I just kind of dropped it off for religion. And I then lost my connection with true spirituality and with God. I was very in my mind. And now that I've let go of religion and the so-called Sadducee, Pharisee kind of mindset, I found myself reconnecting with the indigenous, with true history, all the way back from all of our ancestors, the indigenous, and to what some people call shamanism, and just to the entheogenic experience, which is essentially the God experience within inside your own vessel. And so it is a form of technology that we can tap into that are governmental, or governments that govern the mental and will punish your physical if you go against their tyrannical laws that they give to you as a moral guideline, which is everything but moral. They will punish you for exploring your consciousness, and that's really what these are, is a means, a vehicle, a rocket to attach to your ship to blast you into a higher consciousness, into the all state of oneness. And guys, it's also used for therapeutic purposes, to heal from things you've been through and mindsets and our ego. And so I'm gonna go ahead and have this experience of eating these gummies. So funny, right after I got them, I turn on the TV, and what shows up on Netflix is this TV show all about psychedelics, entheogens, and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this experience today, and I'm gonna share with you guys my experience and what it was like, and what I discovered as I plunged into the consciousness of all creation in the universe.
This is the flesh that encapsulates my soul. That's it. I'm looking at it, and it's looking at me. It's not real, though. It's temporary. Short amount of time it exists as well. Yeah. Confinement. Boundaries. Limits. Holding the limitless. How? How can the limited withhold the limitless? It's gotta be some greater force holding everything in balance, because otherwise the limitless would burst right through the limited. The infinite, the eternal, the immortal would burst right through any illusion without any effort. Just it is. So how are we even here looking at each other separate from one another? I, me over here, and you over there. Besides some divine father or something instilling balance and holding everything to its respective place. Duty, responsibility. That sounds boring. It's like life, ever flowing, ever growing, ever changing, ever expanding. Yeah. Stillness, stagnation is death, which is an illusion, because even that is used to become something else. Yeah, these vessels, they age quickly. They age quickly. Wherever we are from. Wherever we are from is so much greater. Can we bring it here? Can we bring it here? Why do we need to travel and go from this to that when it just is? Can we just burst through all the limits, all the barriers, all the boxes, all the borders, all the limits, and instead just flow, just beam with light, shine, instantaneous, you know? No boundaries, always and forever. All for one and one for all. It's true. It's the not dichotomy, but it's the paradox. There is all and there is one. And so we say all, and it's like all these individual things, like these individual pieces of sand. But it's all one. How can we be one and also many? That's the only way. Yeah. I am exploring the inner depths of consciousness, which is exploring through me in consciousness. It's like I am consciousness. I am not separate from it, despite my mind and ego wants to say I am. That I'm Caleb over there. Caleb? What? That name. Although I'm thankful in its existence for the name and the chant, the mystic like enchantment of my name. Caleb Valiente Capes. Very powerful, enchanted name. Been asleep for a very long time. And yeah, where is this place we all come from? Remember where you were before you were born. Go. Right? Infinite. We were somewhere. We were doing something, a part of something. We were always vital, always still vital, just in this place. Just think of a cave. A cave. It's a cave. It is an encapsulation of light in our soul that saran wraps around our soul. And when that happens, what you have is you have a dimension. You have the third dimension. And then there's parts of ourselves that are beyond this third dimension, which we really can't see. You know, we need to upgrade our software and our bio vessel tech, you know, our bodies. But third dimension is in a box. Say, break out the box. Break out the box. So if you break out it, you're dead. But is there another way? Is there another way? Can we live limitless beyond the boundaries that we've been given? Eternalize, immortalize our lives, even in the skin, to renew and refresh our bodies, our mind, our heart, our spirit, our organs, continuously and forever utilizing the infinite source that we are and that is inside of us all. What unlocks that key to true immortality? I'm not trying to rhyme here. What is that? Is it just simply an understanding within the mind, within the consciousness that downloads into the mind, that allows one to fully master and control this vessel, to renew it over and over and over again, to live eternally? Or is it to burst through this flesh into a light being? A light being. Not a being, but a being. A being. These words we use to try to describe You know? Yeah. Interesting. Artificial reality, the Matrix. We are in. Completely. We are in the Matrix. We have to be. Everything is energy. But yet it appears to our eyes in this place that everything is different and separate and shaped different and color different and texture different and sounds different and puts out different emission and vibration, but yet is made of the same source. Could you imagine seeing everything as one, everything the same? Just like a ocean, or in a Matrix it's zeros and ones. If everything was the same, no difference, I guess it would be boring. If you were a god, you'd be like, alright, come on now, let's spice things up. But then when you're this little particle down here, you could feel so separate from everything, so far away from God and creation and spirit and life and love, and you could feel so separated, in the cave of darkness. Oh man, what a horror feeling, and it's all a lie. It's the amazing thing is that when you experience raw consciousness naked without the ego, you realize that it is all love, all connected, all oneness, all togetherness, to gather, to masculine, feminine. Interesting. 2 make 3, Trinity. What comes first, chicken or the egg? Right? The male creation force, or the force that nurtures it? Ooh, I think maybe it is the creation force. Yeah, the almighty masculine. You say, oh, he's misogynist now. It's the all creation force, and that which nourishes it. So one knows how ancient these vessels are. Yeah. Interesting. All taking part of this journey we call life. All this human species, which is a different form of mammal or animal on this planet. But we are beyond that. We are some spirit form, soul, beyond physical form, experiencing this life in this time here together. And no energy is created nor destroyed. So we've all been here from whatever beginnings, if there's a beginning ever, to now, the same energy. May not have been the same people, the same experiences, but the same energy. So what is really going on? I think that's the cosmic question, is what is really going on, and why are we really here, and what is the true goal for us all here, beyond the micro level of, oh, we gotta make money to survive, to feed the vessel, to shield the vessel from the elements, and to whatever, reproduce the vessel. Beyond all that, why are we here? Why have you been here for so long? What's the point? What's the edge of the spear? And where is it going? And that could all just be the ego. Oh, there has to be a point to all this. And maybe there isn't. Maybe the point is just that it is. To experience. Yeah, man, it makes me wonder if I've just lived before, which I've had to, because this is temporary. Who was I? Why can't we just accumulate all that we've learned in all this time and create something better in this dimension, as far as beyond the physical, beyond people are starving and need food, or people need shelter and have no place, or people need money to survive, and we need water and some people don't have it, and all these barest of bare minimums. Why can't we just blow past that and just be way past that, way past war, way past nuclear arms murdering each other? What kind of retarded crap is that? Retarded murdering each other. People are out there doing that, lying to each other, when we all have the same fears, we all have the same hopes, we all have the same desires. We're all the same. Why can't we just blow past the bullshit and just be hitting and vibing on a whole new level of existence in this whole plane? Could you imagine being born in this place, light bodies, and everything you need is it's just like what you need. Like, you don't even have to, it's way gone. We are exploring the levels of consciousness. We are flying around. We are blinking in and out of this dimension into others, speaking with other dimensional beings. We are just telepathically speaking to each other, listening to the most vibing, colorful music. I mean, you can see and feel the colors of the music and everything. Like life art. You say like heart, your heart, like truly like living, boom, just straight experience art heart. All right, I'll talk forever. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this raw experience, guys. Whoever I will show this to, and this state of being that I am in, accelerated to high vibration. Definitely, if I look into myself now and feel this vibration, it is definitely just massively escalated way beyond my normal state of consciousness. If I to see it now, it's like I'm climbing peaks and peaks beyond the clouds, and I'm looking back at my normal self, and I am sitting on a couch. Like totally just blasting into consciousness in the purest form. LSD, a fungi, right? Fungi. Mushrooms, a fungi. They say come from outer space, right? As do all we. What is outer space? There is no outer space. There's inner space. Space. More separation. None. All the same, inner, outer. Self-mastery is within. You can control the matrix. Can we control the matrix? Can we change the matrix? Can we alter the code? Can we alter the code? Can we change the matrix? Be born straight light beings who could fly and teleport? Perfect peace, love, joy, patience, happiness, eternal mindset, pure creativity, and expansion and oneness. Is it possible for mankind, humanity, to achieve this in our times? Some say it is the time of Aquarius, right? When I hear that word, you think of water. How tricky is the Aquarius, right? It's wind, not water. Oh, windsurfing. Wind and water together. Maybe it's both combined, Aquarius, really, because being born as one, it's very interesting and elusive at the same time, but riding the waves with the wind sounds mighty nice. Yeah. Okay, I'm off to explore the depths of consciousness even further, and I hope to share with you más of what I discover without discussing it. Uncover. No discuss. Just uncover and love. Here we go.